I first visited Denmark in the summer of 1933, when I was 8 years old. My mother thought it was past time for me finally to meet my Danish grandparents, who lived almost 4,000 miles from our home in Alexandria, Virginia, and had never managed to forgive their older daughter for abandoning her sedate native land and settling in raffish America. So they had never visited us, and my mother had always been too short of money for us to afford a trip there. My boyish anticipation of the great voyage to a faraway enchanted kingdom was all the keener because I had never met my father's parents either, although they lived, or so I was told, in Richmond, just a 90-minute drive from us. Even more inexplicably, until I later learned from my mother about the Sayre family's pitiable social aspirations, neither had she ever met her in-laws. Safe to surmise, then, that my parents' clouded relationship was ill-fated almost before it began. You might even call it a disaster, especially for my mother, Katarina, whose life had opened with such high promise. Kate was the second of 4 children born to Gideon and Helga Mundt, who had come of age as an egalitarian spirit was sweeping over Denmark. It brought progressive social values to the fore, particularly in Copenhagen, the cosmopolitan capital, where they made their home. Gideon's father had partnered in a prosperous import-export business, so the family had the resources to provide their son with a culturally enriched upbringing. After excelling as a university student of Scandinavian history and literature, Gideon chose journalism over academia for his career and joined the staff of the Nationaltidende, the country's leading conservative daily, where he quickly displayed his talent as a phrasemaker.